Capo. The capo, short for capo tasto, is a device used on the neck of a string instrument to shorten the playable length of the strings, hence raising the pitch. The conception of the capo originated in 1640, merely as an idea, and was not patented until 1850. Since then, many renderings of the capo have been fabricated. And now, in spring 2013, on this very campus at UC Santa Barbara, 5 men gathered to form a team, an illustrious team that would attempt to revolutionize capos as we know them. They dubbed it the Selective Capo.
Selective Capo. We chose to do this project because we felt that conventional capos limited the user to compressing every string down at the same time. On the contrary, our design allows the user to fully express themselves.
Yeah! Man, I really love expressing myself with this Selective Capo.
Adding the Selective Capo to a guitar player's repertoire will greatly broaden the styles and types of songs that can be performed.
Our design consists of a main body which houses 6 compression mechanisms. Each compression mechanism is comprised of a torsion spring, a linear spring, a screw, a latch, and a compression peg. Each compression peg can be manually pressed down onto each string and locked into place with the latch. To release the compression mechanism, the latch can be simply flicked off the screw, and the linear spring forces the compression mechanism back up. Screwing the screw farther into or out of the peg will adjust the effective length of the compression mechanism.
We had to come up with a way of putting the Selective Capo on securely while being easily maneuverable between the frets and while not damaging the guitar. So we came up with the idea that we'll have some kind of laterally moving arm opposite of a fixed end. And so that would be the best way to hold it up onto the guitar. The next problem that we faced was, holding it in place. And so I kept thinking to myself, capo, calipo, caliper. The idea is that we can use a caliper locking device where a screw can provide a force holding the movable arm in a locked position. To move, after it's locked, just slightly unscrew and relocate, then screw again to lock. This provides no direct force on the guitar, and its normal force is balanced by the overhanging clamps, while the curvature of the bottom conforms to the general dimensions of the guitar.
In order to test how well our device stayed onto a guitar, we used a force gauge to exert a vertical force on the Selective Capo when it was clamped to a guitar, and we found that with a minimum of 70 newtons, that the device was still fixed securely to the guitar.
Yes, now I can really rock out.
The compression strength of the Selective Capo was tested by putting the compression peg in the latch position and exerting a force against the peg while it was latched. We found that the Selective Capo could withstand a minimum of 20 newtons force while the compression peg is latched.
So the first time I picked up the Selective Capo, it challenged me in different ways because of the new concept, the new design. It was something I've never experienced before. However, after I figured out its true potential, it was pretty simple to adjust and sort of just make myself understand of how to make this new music. The limits of the Selective Capo is only bounded by the user.
The Selective Capo is innovative.
It's fresh.
It's sleek.
It's unique. Allowed me to play this new style of music. Something I can get used to. Something I'm sure a lot of us can get used to. Because it's not our capo. It's your capo. It's your Selective Capo. The soundtrack was actually made using the Selective Capo.